Fuck it. Yo, it's your boy Merk, man. I'm back again with another video. I want to do something different today. React to some real life things that's going on in the world. Trump's back in office and everything like that. So I just want to touch on like what everybody like really be going through out here. So I'm gonna watch this. AI made me jobless. Because we got to start talking about AI too. AI is on the rise, y'all. So I advise everybody to don't be scared of AI because it's going to happen anyway. I say just find something that you really love to do in AI, as in like you could design, you could make a website, you could start being a real like artist, having a helping hand and like creating whatever you want to create. So I feel like AI is not something to be scared of. It's something that we should embrace and use to our advantage, just so these people can't have no power over us.
Photoshop just removed the need for my job.
I was given an AI counterpart. Little did I know, I was training it to replace me.
I started seeing check it with the AI, or we'll see what the AI kicks out.
I recently lost my job to AI, ChatGPT. They need someone to start immediately, but I can't really figure out what they want me to write. They want me to train AI to do my job.
AI is taking over all of data analytics jobs.
I'm pretty sure Photoshop just removed the need for my job. Let me show you. So I've got this beautiful image right here of a diver in the ocean. Grab the crop tool, make it a little deeper, select this, and we're just gonna let Photoshop fill it in itself. Oh, what just happened? It's literally perfect. Oh, good thing we've got two backup options as well. Wait, is that one better? The third option was even better. Well, I don't have a job.
Yeah, I mean, don't depend on that type of stuff, Use it, start a business, do something with the shit. You see how fast to do it?
I lost my job to AI. That's not just a clickbaity headline. It's actually what's happening for me. If you don't know me, I'm Danny Galliaro. I'm an author and an editor, and in my full-time, money-making endeavors up until Monday, I was a freelance writer and editor. Contrary to popular belief, you don't make a lot of money when you're an indie author, at least not at this stage. So I had to rely on using my talents elsewhere. I do have an English degree. I have been in the writing, editing space, on and off since college. So let me tell you how AI took my job. I worked for this company. We basically did content writing, which, if you don't know, is blog post writing, so that companies can increase their SEO search.
Yeah, that type of shit is gone. You could do this type of shit in seconds. If you in the tech industry, I don't know how hard it's going to hit in tech industry. I don't know if you're going to be safe as an architect or cybersecurity. If you up there in cybersecurity, but everything entry level that could be done in seconds, other than hours, then yeah, you might need to be looking to do something else.
And optimization. About 4 or 5 months ago, the owner decided to sell to an ad agency in Colorado. And from the jump, I was like, I don't blame her for selling at all. We are all just trying to survive under capitalism here. And she basically just sold her client list, and all of us writers came along with, and editors. And then she got pushed into an advisory role and got to stay on. Again, no blame for her. I totally understand her business decision. The issue is that this ad agency is a bunch of dude man bros. I think a woman works there, which, we were a mostly female company coming in. I digress. So I'm included on all these Slacks about my clients, the ones that I work with most closely. These are the ones that I've talked about before have gotten me onto Forbes. So my writing is on Forbes through a ghostwriting type thing where I write for some corporate CEO and it's me, but I'm them. And speaking of, I think major publications are using AI more than you know, because some of my articles started getting rejected for reasons that a human would not reject them. Just throwing that out there. So suddenly I'm starting to see in these Slacks that they're charging our clients like 60-70% more than we used to charge, which again, I wasn't supposed to be privy to that, but they put it in the Slack, so I saw it. And then I started seeing just one name of one person, the woman who was now managing the article writing. And I started seeing, check it with the AI, or we'll see what the AI kicks out. I used to do a lot of editing work for them then in the Associated Press style. And again, that was great money. Like I was so grateful for it because it was like, you know, you can work an hour and make pretty good money. It gave me the flexibility to be able to write and be with my kids and, you know, do these other things that fulfill my life. But now it seems they're solely using the AI to write the content. And now my former boss is doing the editing, checking to make sure it's not too bonkers. I don't think that's the role she thought she was going to end up in. And she sent us kind of a private email to that effect. But essentially, I don't have that job anymore. And while, you know, my family will be okay. Like, my husband is the primary breadwinner. There have been times when it was me, but we kind of flop back and forth as far as who gets to go do the fun thing and chase their dreams and who has to go and sit and do corporate mumbo jumbo. I still have like an ad agency client here in town. You guys hear me talk about my gravel client, and they're delightful, but I've finished working for them for the year. Like, you know, when it comes to writing blogs, like if you've done all their content for the year, you just don't have anything for a while. So now I have to make a choice. Do I go out and look for more corporate mumbo jumbo work where it's not very fulfilling? And it's probably eventually going to get replaced by AI because, like, if their goal is just to get more people to their website, does it need to be good? Or do I lean harder into, like, I hardly ever pitch for editing clients on here.
That's why you make your own company with the AI, because you're on the same level playing field as everybody else that's using the tools. So I think y'all really think it's important that y'all go learn these tools, man, for real, because it's really going to help you, and you can leverage these tools to sell to companies and implement the tools into the companies to where you making money out the companies every month.
Here because I just don't need to, and I edit novels, and I do that in Chicago style for anyone who's wondering. So yeah, I have to make a choice whether I'm gonna go, you know, try and drum up some more corporate work, which I do not like doing because, as you can tell, I'm not a very corporate person. Another bummer is that, like, this job worked really well for my ADHD and for having a chronic illness. Again, it's not a total disaster, but, like, we've been like, oh, where's all our money? And it's like, oh, right, because I'm not getting as many corporate jobs. So to people in the creative space who are using AI, I say this: you are your own worst enemy. I cannot respect your choice if you're using AI for narration. I cannot respect your choice if you're using AI for art. Because as much as you might think you're safe, you know on the back end that, like, Google, Microsoft, all of them are pulling our work to inform their AI. It's just a matter of time before that stuff starts infiltrating. And it already has. I mean, we had a problem last summer where there was so much new AI work on Amazon that, like, it was just too much for them to handle, and then all the ratings got messed up. Anyway, just know that if you think that AI is not going to have a substantive effect on the creative industry and on the art that we consume, it absolutely is. Not that my corporate mumbo jumbo was art, but there was an art to it. Okay, I'm going to go think about my life while I do the things that need to get done today. Love you, bye.
Oh my God.
I just feel like I should share this. Okay, so
Hey,
there's
yeah,
a lot
it's
of
coming,
conversations
yeah.
about AI.
It's coming.
I recently lost my job to AI, ChatGPT. I'm a copywriter, and small businesses basically realized that that service is less expensive than hiring me, even though I don't make very much money, which sucked. So I'm applying to jobs, and it's really, really, really hard to get a job.
It's like y'all need to keep y'all jobs like right now, because it is very hard to get into the job market. They're making it so difficult. All this compliance and all this shit you gotta do just to get a job is ridiculous, and they not even paying to where it's a comfortable living wage. So I just say everybody, just pick up a skill, man. Find what you really love and pick that up and do it times 10, times 50, times 100, because it ain't nice out here. If you can't get a job, you got a job, hold on to it. But just stay safe out there, y'all.
Right now, like, really hard. I don't know where they said a labor shortage. Where? Who? No. That lies. I almost said fake news, but no. I finally get like an exciting prospect. And I'm like, they want a content writer, that's great. They're actually gonna pay me a decent amount or a livable wage. A livable wage. This is not something to call home about, but like more than $0, which is what I'm currently making because my employer wouldn't call me an employee. I was technically working freelance even though I was working full time. So I never got benefits and I don't get unemployment. Anyways, so I got this exciting new job prospect. They seem really eager to interview me. They need a writer just like me. And, you know, they need someone to start immediately. It only lasts 6 months, but like, it's a good enough contract where that might be fine. But I can't really figure out what they want me to write. And then I figured it out. They want me
To train
AI to do my job.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to take it. That's the worst part. Is I'm gonna have to take it because I cannot afford my apartment. I'm about to eat a can of garbanzo beans. I'm selling off my possessions. I'm in no place to turn down a job. No place. Even though it's literally gonna take away the prospect at me finding a job in the future. But I don't have a way out. There's no choice for me. And that's... I don't even... Anyways, if anybody wants to buy any jewelry, I'm selling off all my jewelry. And, yeah, if anybody has any recipes for garbanzo beans, send them over.
It's crazy.
I lost
yeah.
my job to AI. Let me explain how. My name is Vera. I'm an award-winning journalist and writer, currently working on my first book. Also building a new podcast network. A story for another time. Little secret about writing your first nonfiction book, you have to do all the research ahead of time. Unpaid. Freelance journalism doesn't pay the rent. That's why I do things like take copywriting jobs for big tech companies. That's just what pays the bills. 6 months ago, at my biggest copywriting contract, I was given an AI counterpart. Little did I know,
Yep.
I was training it to replace me. If you've ever lost your job to
And
AI,
this is just the start of AI, y'all. Like, it's gonna keep getting smarter and smarter and smarter and smarter while it's doing everything that it's doing and how we training it. So it's like best, like, if you know how to train AI, train your own. Have you a little counterpart for life? You gotta like be prepared to combat this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need about, man.
send me a voice note at speakpipe.com/Hi Vera. I'll be publishing all of the stories anonymously so that you can break your NDA. All company and brand names will be redacted. Stick around for part 2 so you can hear what the fuck happened.
Regardless of the market conditions around work, regardless of whether you are a software engineer or a mathematician.
Yeah, it's like software engineers, like, y'all done coding, like, that shit out of here. Like, AI doing all that shit, so it's best. Like, y'all smart as a motherfucker, y'all know how to develop shit. Make you a company.
Or a scientist or whatever, there is one thing that will remain to be true, probably for the foreseeable future, potentially till the end of time. And that is the single most valuable skill that you can probably hope to have in the job market is strong communication skills. No, we're nowhere near having some kind of AI apocalypse where AI takes all of our jobs. The truth is, yes, that every day, we see copywriters on LinkedIn saying,
every day is getting smarter.
I've been job searching for 8 months, and today I'm giving up. It's just, there's nothing out there for me. That it's a dead field. But the truth is these people built up one very specific technical skill, but the ones that have extremely strong communication skills as well will be just fine pivoting to something else in the future. And the same is going to be true with software. We're going to pivot. We're going to figure it out. The nature of what software is will change over time. whether it becomes more and more AI assisted or whether it goes in some completely other direction. At the end of the day, we're going to be solving problems, but the most important part of solving those problems is going to be communicating those problems, whether it be with other humans or whether it be, the ability to clearly communicate the problem and the steps that you're taking to solve it to a machine. Prompt engineering, right? This is going to be, it's already a huge field, right? It's only going to get bigger. So if you're watching this,
long story short, just become best friends with the AI, man. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Become friends with it. Start a business. Use AI to your advantage. And I'm out, y'all.